Dear students, in last video we have solved the problems from exercise 3.3, that is integration. So in this video also we are going to solve the problems related to indefinite integration also from the exercise 3.3, the remaining problems. Let us solve the example, that is the 10th one problem, that is evaluate integration of e raised to 2x into cos of 3x with respect to x. So students, in this exercise, that is in exercise 3.3, the problems are related to integration by parts. Okay, so here there are two functions, that is product of two functions e raised to 2x and cos of 3x. So here e raised to 2x is the exponential function and cos of 3x, this is the trigonometric function. Okay, so according to LIATE rule, the trigonometric function, that is LIATE rule, according to this the trigonometric function has the fourth position and exponential has fifth. That's why here the first function, that means u function, is cos of 3x. Okay, here u equal to cos of 3x and v equal to e raised to 2x. Now by using integration by parts formula, so integration of u into v with respect to x equal to u integration of v with respect to x minus in integration, that is in big integral, differentiation of u with respect to x into integration of v with respect to x and whole the integration into differentiation with respect to x. Now integration of e raised to 2x into cos of 3x with respect to x, this is equal to, so u is cos of 3x, integration of v means integration of e raised to 2x with respect to x minus integration of in integration there is the differentiation of u function, that is differentiation of cos of 3x with respect to x into integration of v means integration of e raised to 2x with respect to x and whole with respect to x, the integration. Okay, so cos of 3x as it is, now integration of e raised to x is e raised to x, we know that, and here integration of e raised to 2x is e raised to 2x, but this 2x is again differentiable function, its differentiation is 2, and in case of integration we divide by 2. Okay, now minus differentiation of cos of 3x, differentiation of cos of 3x is minus sine of 3x, and again this 3 is differentiable function again and its differentiation is 3 into 3, and again the integration of e raised to 2x is e raised to 2x upon 2, like this, because this is integration, and now combinedly we have to take the integration of both, that is multiplication. Okay, now 1 by 2 cos of 3x into e raised to 2x minus minus becomes plus, integration of this 3 by 2 constant we will take it outside, and that is again sine of 3x into e raised to 2x and with respect to x. Okay students, now see the integration of first term is this. Now we have to integrate sine of 3x into e raised to 2x, again by applying u into v rule here. So here again u equal to sine of 3x and v equal to e raised to 2x. Okay, so this plus 3 by 2, take it outside into bracket. So integration of u, we keep u outside. Integration of v, that is integration of e raised to 2x with respect to x, minus in integration differentiation of u, that is differentiation of sine of 3x with respect to x, into integration of e raised to 2x with respect to x and whole integration with respect to x. Okay, in this way we have to solve. Now the first term, that is as it is, that this is, students, suppose integration of this, we consider the integration is I. Integration of e raised to 2x cos of 3x, suppose we consider this is equal to I. This is I. We consider here, suppose this is 1. Okay. Now this is integration I equal to. So here integration I equal to the term as it is, that is 1 by 2 cos of 3x e raised to 2x plus 3 by 2 outside the bracket sine of 3x as it is. Integration of e raised to 2x is e raised to 2x upon 2, as I have already explained how the integration of e raised to 2x is this, minus, now in integration differentiation of sine of 3x is cos of 3x into 3, because 3x is again differentiable function, into integration of e raised to 2x is e raised to 2x upon 2. Now the differentiation of integration of the term is here, and combinedly we have to take the integration. Okay, and now this is equal to plus 3 by 2 into 2, this 3 by 4 sine of 3x e raised to 2x plus minus 3 by 2 into this 3 by 2, okay, and into integration of cos of 3x into e raised to 2x, integration with respect to x. Okay students, and now see here, this is cos of 3x integration of e raised to 2x. This is again, if we see again u into v rule, but from statement 1 the value of e raised to 2x cos of 3x, that is the statement 1, and from this the integration of this we have considered the value of this is I. Okay, value of this is I, and now we can write this, this is from 1, okay, and now integration I equal to, okay, this is 1 by 2 cos of 3x into e raised to 2x plus 3 by 4 sine of 3x into e raised to 2x minus 9 by 4, and this is cos of 3x into e raised to 2x. This is the integration I. Okay students, and now shift the term to that side, we will get. Okay, now shift the term, we will get, this is I plus 9 by 4 I plus 9 by 4 I, and this is equal to the same term, that is 1 by 2 cos of 3x into e raised to 2x plus 3 by 4 sine of 3x into e raised to 2x. and this is equal to 13 upon 4i. This is equal to 1 by 2 cos of 3x e raised to 2x plus 3 by 4 sin of 3x plus e raised to 2x plus constant of integration c. Now shift the term to that side, that will be multiplied by 4 by 13. So this is 4 by 13 into 1 by 2 cos of 3x e raised to 2x plus 3 by 4 sin of 3x into e raised to 2x plus constant of integration c. Okay, and this is, that is 4 by 13 into divided by 1 by 4, this is 2 by 13 cos of 3x, we can common out e raised to 2x also. This is, we can common out e raised to 2x also. Okay, so e raised to 2x we can common out, 2 by 13 cos of 3x plus 4 will get cancelled, and that is 3 by 13, that is 3 by 13 sin of 3x and plus 4 by 13 into c, that is c1. Okay, where 4 by 13 into c, that is c1, and this is the integration of given function. In this way we have to solve. Now the next problem is that evaluate the integration of x into sine inverse of x. Integration of x into sine inverse of x. Students, consider integration of this equal to I. Again by using u into v rule. So here u equal to sine inverse of x according to LIATE rule. This is inverse trigonometric function and x is the algebraic function, and inverse function has the second position, algebraic has third, and that's why here u equal to sine inverse of x, u equal to sine inverse of x, and v equal to x. Now by using by parts theorem, integration of u into v, u integration of v with respect to x minus in integration differentiation of u with respect to x into integration of v with respect to x and whole integration with respect to x, and therefore integration of x into sine inverse of x that we have considered, that is I. And now u, that is sine inverse of x, as it is integration of x with respect to x minus in integration differentiation of sine inverse of x, that is u function, and into integration of v function, means x with respect to x and whole with respect to x integration. Now this is equal to sine inverse of x, as it is integration of x by using x raised to n formula, that is x raised to 2 upon 2 minus in differentiation of sine inverse of x, we know that 1 upon 1 minus square root of 1 minus x square, and integration of x is x square upon 2 with respect to x. Okay students, take this 1 by 2 outside, and now we have x square upon square root of 1 minus x square. Okay, now at the denominator there is 1 minus x square, and at numerator only there is x square. So adjust the term 1 minus x square. So here x square, okay, here x square is the term. So this x square we can write as the x square equal to, that is 1 minus x square, this is 1 minus x square, and that is 1 minus in this way we can write this x square, that is 1 minus bracket 1 minus x square. So plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled and minus minus x square. So that our term will be adjust. Now this is equal to the first term will be as it is, students, minus 1 by 2 integration of this is 1 minus 1 bracket 1 minus x square upon square root of 1 minus x square whole with respect to x. Okay, and now this is equal to integration I equal to sine inverse of x into x square upon 2 minus 1 by 2. Now separate the terms in first, that is integration of 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square minus another term, that is 1 minus x square upon square root of 1 minus x square whole with respect to x. So here in integration this is the term. Okay, in this way. Okay, and now this is equal to minus 1 by 2 integration of separate the terms 1 upon, we have already separated the terms, now take the integration separately. Okay, minus 1 minus x square upon square root of 1 minus x square, this is the square root of 1 minus x square and take its integration separately. Okay, and now with respect to x and integration with respect to x. Now the first term is sine inverse of x into x square by 2 minus 1 by 2. Students, you know this is the integration of the form. 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square, and its integration is, this is of the form, see here, this is of the form integration of 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square with respect to x directly by formula, that is sine inverse of x by a. Okay, students, and this is the second term. The second term is integration of square root of 1 minus x square with respect to x. This is the integration of the form, that is x by 2 sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of x plus a square by 2. This is a square minus x square, and this is square root of a square minus x square, x by 2 sine inverse of a square minus x square. Okay, integration, this is a square minus a square, the integration is sine inverse of x by a, and integration of a square minus x square with respect to x. The formula is that x by 2, this is x by 2 sine inverse, just a minute, the formula is that is x by 2 square root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 into sine inverse of x by a. By using this formula we can write the integration here. So a is 1 and x square is x square. So this is the integration of the first term, that is sine inverse of x. The integration is directly sine inverse of x minus a square minus x square, that is x by 2. This is x by 2 square root of 1 minus x square, integration of this term, that is x by 2 square root of a square minus x square means 1 minus x square plus a square means 1 by 2, a square means 1 by 2, a square by 2 means 1 by 2, sine inverse of x plus constant of integration c, and hence the integration I equal to x square upon 2 sine inverse of x minus 1 by 2 sine inverse of x. Okay, sine inverse of x minus becomes plus, and that is x by 4 square root of 1 minus x square minus 1 by 4 sine inverse of x plus constant of integration c. And c students, minus 1 by 4 sine inverse of x. Okay, minus 1 by 4 sine inverse of x, and this is minus becomes plus 1 by 4 sine inverse of x. We can also simplify the term, and that will be 1 by this is minus 1 by 4 plus 1 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 sine inverse of x, and that is minus 1 by 4 sine inverse of x. In this way the answer will be there. Okay students, now the next problem is that evaluate the integral that is integration of x square cos inverse of x. Evaluate the integration of x square cos inverse of x with respect to x. Okay students, so here u equal to cos inverse of x, u equal to cos inverse of x, and v equal to x square. Okay, now by integration by parts theorem, that is u into v with respect to x, u integration of v with respect to x minus in integration du by dx differentiation of u into integration of v with respect to x and whole integration with respect to x. So integration of x square into cos inverse of x with respect to x. So u equal to cos inverse of x as it is integration of x square with respect to x minus differentiation of u means differentiation of cos inverse of x with respect to x into integration of v function, that is integration of x square with respect to x and whole integration with respect to x. Now this is equal to cos inverse of x integration of x square is x raised to 3 upon 3 by using integration of x raised to n formula. Now in integration differentiation of cos inverse is minus 1 upon square root of 1 minus x square, and integration of x square is x raised to 3 upon 3 with respect to x. Okay students, now minus becomes plus, and this is the 1 by 3 we take constant outside, and now x raised to 3 upon square root of 1 minus x square with respect to x, and this is 1 by 3 cos inverse of x into x raised to 3, and now the integration I equal. Now we have to solve this integrand, that is x raised to 3 upon square root of 1 minus x square. Okay students, so here now let us solve this integration. That is integration. So suppose this is 1, put the value of this integration. Now solve the integration separately, that is integration of x raised to 3 upon square root of 1 minus x square. We will solve and put here value. Okay, so students, here we have to make the adjustment. X raised to 3 we can write as x square into x. Okay, and now this is 1 minus x square with respect to x. So students, we don't have any formula to solve such type of integral. Now let us solve by substitution. So put 1 minus x square equal to t. Put 1 minus x square equal to t. Whatever is our substitution, we differentiate this. We differentiate with respect to x, that you know. And that's why it is minus 2x. Differentiation of minus x square is minus 2x and dt with respect to x. Now shift this x to that side and we will get, that is x into dx equal to, now also shift this minus 2 to that side, and that is dt by 2 with negative sign. Okay, and this is the value of x. Put the integration. Okay, and now put here the values we will get. Put here the values we will get, that is integration of x square into x upon square root of 1 minus, we are solving the second term of integration in the statement 1. Okay, and now here we can write here, that is x square, that is x dx. The value of x into dx is minus dt by 2. Okay, and here as 1 minus x square equal to t, the value of x square, that is the value of x square, from this the value of x square, that is x square equal to 1 minus t. Okay students, this is the value of x square. Okay, and therefore the integration x square is 1 minus t. This x into dx is minus dt by 2. This is minus dt upon 2 and upon square root of t. And now our integration is this minus 1 by 2 outside the integrand. This is 1 minus t upon square root of t with respect to t. And now solve the terms, that is integration of 1 upon square root of t, take the term separately with respect to t, minus integration of t upon root t with respect to t, whole with respect to t, and now plus constant of integration c, and this is 1 by 2, 1 upon square root of t, the integration is, that is t raised to minus half with respect to t, minus t upon root t is root t, and root t is t raised to half with respect to t, and plus integration constant c, and this is also half. Now half into x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 formula, that is t raised to minus half plus 1, that is t raised to 1 by 2 upon 1 by 2, minus this half as it is, t raised to 1 by 2 plus 1, that is t raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 plus constant of integration c, and here this get cancel here, and we will get that is, this is equal to this 1 by 2 get cancelled, and this is t raised to half, then this 1 by 2 get cancelled, and minus t raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 plus constant of integration c. Okay, and now this is the integration of x raised to 3 upon square root of 1 minus x square with respect to x. So from 1 we have solved the integration separately, and this is the value. But here students, now put the value of t separately. The value of t, what is the value of t? That is 1 minus x square, and therefore this is 1 minus x square raised to 1 by 2. Raised to 1 by 2 means this is the square root of 1 minus x square, minus this is 1 minus x square raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 plus constant of integration c. Now put this value in equation 1. We will get that is the integration I equal to, that is 1 by 3 cos inverse of x into x raised to 3 plus 1 by 3 into square root of 1 minus x square minus this is 1 minus x square raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 plus constant of integration c, and this is the solution for the given problem. In this way we have to solve. Okay students, so we have put here value, but the sign is negative here, that is minus sign is there, so please correct. That is from equation 1, in equation 1 we have to put, so here the negative sign is there, that's why here will be negative, so this is the correction. Okay, please correct it. Dear students, these are the homework problems. Solve it. That is integration of x square log of x with respect to x. Second problem is log of log x upon x with respect to x. This is the second problem. So to solve this problem, second problem, give the substitution for log of x, that is put log of x equal to t. You will get 1 upon x dx equal to dt, and therefore the value of dx upon x, the value will be dt, and log of t into dt. In this way you can solve the problem. Okay, solve the problems and send it to me.